Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back. This is episode 4 of the Derby County career. Remember, we are only here for one season. The aim is just to get Derby County promoted back to the Premier League, so if we can do that, then that is challenge done. And then we'll be looking to move to somebody else. We will be starting a new one. We're not going to move from this career. We are going to start a new career and join a different side. So keep those suggestions coming. Quite a few have already left suggestions in the comments below, so I do appreciate all of them. And a lot of you saying for us to join some of the European clubs as well. So keep them coming and I'll make a list. I'll write them all down actually. So we've got a list when this series is about to end, and then I can have a look and then choose one. Maybe even leave a poll on the last few episodes of this series. But let's continue on then with Derby County. We've had a pretty decent start to the season so far. We've got some big names in here. Well, I say big names, they are youngsters. We've got Mbappe here at Derby County, and we've also got Dolberg as well from Ajax. Who else did we bring in? We brought in Rob Holding from Arsenal. He's here on a season-long loan, which means that we didn't have to spend any money for him. We did have to spend money for Dolberg and Mbappe though, and so that's pretty much our transfer budget blown. And we don't really need to bring anybody in right now. I say that, and we need to be winning the games that we've got ahead. So fingers crossed we can do that. We've also got the EFL Cup competition coming up in today's episode, so hopefully we can progress through to next round in that. And we do want to try and win one of these competitions, even if it's not the league. Try and win the FA Cup or the EFL Cup, as that's a nice goal in this game. 20 minutes gone, and that's Bradley Johnson who gives the Rams a 1-goal lead. Beautiful little through ball there as well, a nice little tidy finish just underneath the goalkeeper, and to give the Rams a 1-goal lead. So onwards we go then. As I said, we've had a pretty decent start to the season so far. Long may that continue. We are playing on Legendary, so fingers crossed we can continue the wins as we go into what, half an hour played. Here's Will Hughes, plays the ball forward for Tom Ince. We're playing Tom Ince as a cam right now. I know he normally plays on the wing, but we're playing him as a cam with Mbappe and Dolberg in front of him. But today Mbappe has been rested. We've got Nugent playing as a striker. Remember, because it is career, we're going to have to rest a few of these players because we are in the championship as well. The stamina is not so great. But there's a good shot there from Will Hughes, and the goalkeeper making a good save. So into the second half we go. Derby County still leading here, 1-0 here at the iPro Stadium. And nice ball forward there from Rob Holding. Good defensive play by him. And now Dolberg, trying to get Dolberg a couple of goals. Remember, it's between him and Mbappe, who are going to be challenging for the top scorer. And we still want to know who you think is going to come out on top, Dolberg or Mbappe. I think it's going to be Mbappe. I think he's already got more goals than Dolberg, but you never know. Dolberg might just up his game in the second half of this season and bang away quite a few goals. And as that one goes out of play, it's going to be another corner here for Derby County. Just over 20 minutes to play. We're still leading by 1-0. This corner's taken short this time. Tom Ince crosses, far post. Goalkeeper just gets a hand to it and palms it over everybody, and Ipswich Town are going to get the ball clear. So into the final minute then, here at the iPro Stadium. It's still Derby County who hold on to a narrow 1-goal lead, as Ipswich do get this ball forward. And now they're going to have one last chance. No, good defensive play there, but Ipswich do have the ball back. Ball over the top. Again, Shackle this time for the Rams, and Derby do get the ball clear. And there is the final whistle. So game 1 in today's episode ends in a victory, and a nice victory as well. We've got Bristol City next up. This is in the league as well, and it is away this time, and we're sitting second in the league. If we do win this one, and we do go top of the table, overtaking Norwich City, who are top of the championship table right now. So come on, let's get the victory and put ourselves back on top of the league. And Bristol City, they're playing their red and white kit, or I say full red. It's got a white trim, hasn't it? So full red for Bristol City. Derby County in their home of black and white. And good play there, good defensive play there from Derby County as Will Hughes plays the ball forward. Bit of a loose pass there, unfortunately. I think we have Mbappe starting today. We've gone into the second half. Been a quiet game, really, so far in this match. Bristol City defending well, having a few chances, but nothing really to speak of. And Derby County, chance here to counter-attack. Here is Thierry Ambrose. Remember, we brought him in as well. And Mbappe to Hughes. Now Nugent, waiting for that run for Mbappe. He finds Mbappe. Can he put it past the keeper? Of course he does. There we go. The deadlock has finally been broken. Just over 20 minutes to play. It's Bristol City 0, Derby County 1. And it is the youngster Mbappe who scores yet again for the Rams. And good hold-up play there from Nugent. And a nice little simple finish past the goalkeeper. And there we go. Derby County in the lead. How many goals is that for the season? It's his second league goal of the season ever for Mbappe. As Dolberg has come on in place of Nugent. Dolberg wants to get on that score sheet as well, of course. He doesn't want Mbappe to get too far ahead of him. And here is Will Hughes then. Well, another youngster, but he was already here at Derby County. Now Dolberg, nice ball, and it's Johnny Russell. A chance here to double Derby's lead, and a good save there from the Bristol City goalkeeper. A good chance there for Derby to go 2 in front, but the goalkeeper makes a cracking save. Corner comes in, and there at the far post is George Thorne. He was unable to get on the end of it though, and Bristol City are going to get that ball clear. So still 1-0 to Derby County, almost making it 2 there, but Bristol City pushing forward, looking to get a leveller. Cross comes in, and good defending. Goalkeeper, please get that. He does indeed. Scott Carson holds on to the ball well, throws it out, and Derby then still looking to hold on to these 3 points. Good defending there. And now Bradley Johnson playing the ball forward. Here is Dolberg, finds his man Mbappe. Mbappe plays it through for Johnny Russell, who's through on goal again. Is he going to go for the shot? He's going to pull it back. He pulls it back far post. And there was Dolberg sliding in, but he couldn't get the shot on target. He goes just wide of the near post and out for a goal kick to Bristol City, which is probably going to be the last kick of the game, is it? No, we do have another chance maybe. Enough time to go on one last attack. Mbappe to Will Hughes. Will Hughes just loses out. Oh, I should have done better there. But the final whistle blows and another victory in the bag. And with that victory and that 3 points, that puts us top of the championship table. We do overtake Norwich City. So now we're just going to change this team around a little bit. We face Wigan Athletic next up, and this is in the EFL Cup. So we're just going to change things around a little bit. Rest some of the bigger names. And see, and well, hope that we don't live to regret this. We're going to put Butterfield in there as well. Who else is fully fit? We're going to put Dessart as a CDM. And we've got a couple of centre-backs injured right now, which is a bit of a shame. We can't really rest our centre-backs. Is that it? Darren Bent, he's currently on the reserves. Chris Baird, he can play as right back. Bradley Johnson, Forsyth can go in there at left back, and I think that's going to be the side. So it is Wigan who host Derby County in this EFL Cup, and fingers crossed we are going to get through to the next round. There's competition, as I said earlier on, that we want to win. If not this, then the FA Cup. Fingers crossed we can do that. But if we don't win it, we want to go as far as possible. Try and get ourselves a visit to Wembley Stadium at the very least. But here we go then. Wigan versus Derby County. Derby County pushing forward, looking for an early goal in this one. Nice little back heel there from Thierry Ambrose, and he steals it again. Johnson. Here's Thierry Ambrose, plays it through, and a good chance there for Derby County, but the goalkeeper making a good save at that near post, denying Derby of that early goal. So they do have themselves a corner. Bradley Johnson takes it short. Butterfield, and that was a poor corner in the end, but Derby do have possession back. Here's Dessart. Now Johnny Russell, out wide to Butterfield, who's looking to get the cross in. Gets forced back. It's a good pass actually. Far post, and Dolberg. He scores the first goal of the game. It is an early goal as well. Less than 10 minutes gone here. It's Wigan Athletic 0, Derby County 1. And it's Dolberg with the headed finish at that far post. Who was it who got that cross? It was a fantastic cross. Let's have a look at that again. Do we get the full replay? We do. There was the cross. Cross comes in, and Dolberg in between the goalkeeper and the defender, giving Derby the 1-goal lead and his first goal in the EFL Cup. And we are looking good then. We want to progress through, as I said, to the next round. And we're looking good with that 1-0 lead. We won the last 2 games, 1-0. So can we just hold on, defend well, and we'll be through to the next round. But it is Wigan pushing forward here, looking to get themselves a leveller before the half-time interval. The cross comes in, and just wide, but a good chance there for Wigan. Oh, was it a save? I thought that was a headed shot that just went wide, but no, must have took a deflection or a save. Goes out of play for a corner. Corner comes to nothing, but Wigan still in possession and still looking to try and get this cross in. Nice little bit of hold-up play there. Good defensive work as well there from Derby County, and that is going to be a Derby County goal kick. We're approaching half-time, a couple of minutes to go, and since Derby County actually scored by Dolberg, it's mostly been Wigan. They've been playing well and had a few chances, but they've not been able to put any of them away as Johnny Russell steals it off the feet of the defender there. And now we're pushing forward. Will Hughes plays it through. Here's Johnny Russell one-on-one with a goalkeeper. Can he put it away? He can't. The goalkeeper makes save. The second shot comes in. And again, a good deflection there. Goes out of play for a corner, but really, it should be 2-0 to Derby County. Johnny Russell's had a few chances going one-on-one with a keeper and not being able to put any of them away as of yet. We're into stoppage time of the first half. Derby County have themselves a corner. Corner gets swung in by Desart. And this is going to get cleared away, but only as far as Ambrose, who gives it to Butterfield. Now Johnny Russell. Can he get the ball in the middle? No, it's going to be another corner though to Derby. And Bradley Johnson with a challenge there. I think the defender might have been injured in that play. It was indeed. It was Ibita who was injured, in fact, with that challenge with Bradley Johnson. We are into the second half, and as you can see, the score remains Wigan Athletic 0, Derby County 1. And Derby County defending well right now, but it's Wigan who are on the attack yet again. They've got a few in support. Play through, shot comes in, and it is Scotty Carson who makes a vital save there for the Rams. And we are holding on right now. I've got to say, it's been Wigan from the moment that Derby County have scored. Wigan have been all over the Rams, but we are on the counter-attack now. And here is Bennett, Mason Bennett. Come on, he's one of the Derby County youngsters. But again, Wigan win possession, pushing forward on this near side this time. And they've got 2, maybe 3 in support. Cross comes in, far post, and there's no defender there whatsoever. And it is Will Grigg who scores for Wigan, levels things up. And Will Grigg definitely is on fire with that goal. What a volley it was. As I said, no defender around him. It was a great run by him. Look at those spaces in. Boom, on the edge of the 6-yard box. Scott Carson didn't stand a chance with that one. So now it is Wigan Athletic 1, Derby County 1. And you have to say, Wigan deserve that equalising goal, really. They deserve to be in front. There's 15 minutes to play. And Dolberg doing well, but it's just been taken down there. It's going to be a free kick here to Derby County. And is this going to be a booking? It is indeed. So Wigan pick up a booking. It's Callum Connolly who gets that yellow card, and Derby County have themselves a free kick, which is taken short. George Saul plays it forward. Mason Bennett to Butterfield. Butterfield through to Desart. Desart shoots his hit the crossbar, and he goes in for the rebound as well, but the defender was there before him, and Wigan do get this ball clear, but it's played forward again. Johnny Russell finds Dolberg. Dolberg to Bennett. Bennett to Johnny Russell, who shoots, and he's at the woodwork this time. Can you believe it? 2 good chances there for Derby County, and it's the woodwork which saves Wigan and keeps the scores level at 1-1 as we approach the final minute now in this match, and it looks like it's going to be going to extra time, and then the possibility, of course, of a penalty shootout to decide this match and see who goes through to the next round of the EFL Cup. As the goalkeeper drops that one, the shot comes in. We almost lost it at the very end there. I'm not entirely sure what the goalkeeper was thinking. He dropped the ball, and Wigan almost made us pay for that mistake. But thankfully, still 1-1. We are into extra time, as you can see now, and we're pushing forward here. Mason Bennett trying to get through between 2 defenders there, but it wasn't working for him. He does pick up the ball, plays it through for Mbappe. Mbappe shoots near post, but the goalkeeper again making a cracking save, and the score remains 1-1. Can Derby get in front here? Goalkeeper's there again for Wigan. It is Yaskalainen, the Wigan goalkeeper. Made a couple of cracking saves already, which is probably why Derby County are not in front. But as I said, Wigan have had a pretty decent game, just not been able to put their chances away either, really. And that one goes straight across everybody. Wigan still in the attack though. Scott Carson holding on to that one, thankfully. We're on to the final minute of extra time, and it looks like, as I said, this one could be going. It is indeed. The final whistle blows. It goes to a penalty shootout, and it's going to be Wigan who step up first. If they score, they'll have the 1-goal lead. Come on, Scott Carson. It's Will Grigg for Wigan Athletic. He already got that goal earlier in the game with a fantastic volley, and he puts that one away. Scott Carson dives the wrong way, so it is Wigan who have the advantage. Johnny Russell, and there we go. Levels things up. 1-1 then in this penalty shootout. And Jacobs next up for Wigan. Sends keeper the wrong way. It did bouncing off the post there, and I thought for a second it was going to bounce out. But Mbappe, his penalty saved by the feet of the Wigan goalkeeper, and this is not looking good. Wigan to go 3-1 ahead, and almost straight down the middle again. The goalkeeper keeps diving that way. I don't know why. Mason Bennett next up for Derby County, and oh no, this is not looking good. We've missed 2 in a row now, and Mbappe missed that first one. Mason Bennett missed the second, and now if Wigan Athletic score this one, they are going through to the next round of the EFL Cup. It's Tunnicliffe for Wigan. He shoots, and the goalkeeper dived the right way this time, but he was unable to keep it out. Derby County are out. Wigan go through on the penalty shootout. That's not the one that we wanted, of course. We wanted to go as far as we could in this competition, but as I said, it is the lottery of the penalties, and unfortunately it wasn't with Derby County today. But on the flip side, we are top of the championship table, and we'll play Blackburn Rovers next up, who are pretty low in the table right now, sitting 22nd position. So really this should be an easy victory for the Rams, but the heads might be a little bit down after that loss against Wigan in the cup in midweek. Well, let's see if we can get ourselves back to winning ways here against Blackburn. Early possession, all Derby Counties. We've got Mbappe starting in the striker position, and it is Darren Bent who partners in up front today. I'm sure Dolberg will come on in the second half and try and grab himself a goal, of course. But Derby County pushing forward early on. Nice little back heel there. And it's Mbappe looking to get it in front, and that shot just off target. He went for that far post, but it was a bit too far, in fact, and goes wide, as I said. So, approaching the end of the first half. Still Derby County 0, Blackburn 0. Blackburn in possession. Can they go in front? Still going. Nobody's really attacking him. The cross comes in, and the goalkeeper makes a save, but it's a poor save. He could only get his fingertips to it, and there with a diving header. Who was it? It's gone into the back of the net. Blackburn take a surprising 1-goal lead, and there is the goal scorer, Marvin Emnes. I have no idea. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Marvin Emnes, who scores for Blackburn. Then they lead 1-0. We're into the final minute, and it looks like this is going to be another loss here for Derby County. That's going to be 2 losses in a row. We lost against Wigan on penalties, and now a loss in the championship, which it also means it's going to be the first loss in the league this season. As the final whistle does blow, then a good victory there for Blackburn Rovers. They take the victory 1-0.